Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 18 of Ignite and it's Sunday yum. So yum. So we're going to be lying on the floor, moving, lengthening through the spine, moving into our shoulders. So come lie on the floor, come lie on your back. Oh, and I have my jumper on. So come lie on your back. Your knees are bent and your feet are flat on the floor. And just settle yourself in, find yourself on the floor. Have a deep sense of the contact. And then see if you can soften your feet, soften your spine, widen through the back of your shoulders, the back of your rib cage. Can you drop a little bit more shoulder contact to the floor and even turn your palms so they're facing the ceiling and let your arms lengthen and drop onto the floor. And then deepen your breath into your belly. As you inhale, as you exhale, what's the shape of your breath into your belly right now? What way does the breath travel down through the center of your chest and down into the belly? Does it fill more one side than the other? Can you feel it all the way down into your pelvic floor? Deepening your breath. Nice. And then slowly arch your lower back. So there's just a small amount of space between your lower back and the floor. And then flatten your lower back down. And if you're used to doing like 100% of this movement, do 50% of the movement. So just do a smaller, slower version of the movement that you typically do. So as you arch and as you flatten, you're making a smaller effort. You're making a smaller movement and you're taking your time. How would you make this movement really smooth and long? Notice, does it affect your head? Does the direction of your chin change as you move? And at what point do you push into your feet? And are you pushing into your feet evenly? Let's feel that. Nice. Come to center. Sway your knees slowly from side to side, all the way down to the right, and then all the way down to the left. And then make less effort. So only go halfway on the right and then halfway on the left. So you're not struggling, you're not stretching, you're just moving. You're just connecting to the movement of this moment in your body in a very easy and wholesome way. Swaying your knees one way, rolling across the soles of your feet, and then sway your knees in the other. How would you slow the movement down? Nice. Bring your arms wide and out to the side so your palms are facing the ceiling. Bring your feet a little bit wider apart so they're maybe mat distance or almost mat distance apart. Drop both knees down towards the right and then glide your left foot up till it touches the right foot. Pause there. Really sink through that left side of your chest. And then just slide your left foot up to your right knee and then back to your foot. So you're just sliding along the shin with your left foot. So your left foot travels forward or up and down, knee to foot, knee to foot. And maybe you increase the movement so your foot travels a bit beyond your foot. And then your foot travels a little bit beyond your knee. So we're doing a one-sided glider. What do you settle into? What do you feel as you do a one-sided glider? Can you make the movement smoother? Can you make the movement slower? Nice. One more time. Nice. Other side, both feet as wide as your mat. Pause. I want to kind of bring my head back to center. Drop both knees down towards the left, and then glide your right foot to foot. Pause. And then foot to knee. And then glide foot to foot, foot to knee, foot, knee, and then glide a little bit further. So you're deepening the movement of the right leg traveling over and back on the left side of a glider. How would you make this movement smoother? How would you make it slightly smaller or slower? Just notice, don't assume that you're doing it the only way. There's so many ways we can move. And now begin to glide from side to side. Just gliding one side and then the other side. And really softening into that idea that this is Sunday yum. And so slow things down, deepen into the present moment. Feel your body, let it unwind out of any tightness, any stress that it's feeling right now. Deepening the breath, softening your face, settle in. Nice. Come all the way back up to center. Pause. Nice. Bring the soles of your feet together, your knees apart, and bring your hands to your belly. And as always, I'm going to walk my shoulders away from my lower back. It's like I push my head down and my elbows down, and I caterpillar my shoulders away from my spine. And then hands to the lower belly. Deepen your breath. Nice. Lift your knees 2 or 3 inches, not all that much. And then let your knees sink really slowly towards the floor. Lift your knees, maybe 3 or 4 inches. The soles of my feet are staying together. And sink your knees towards the floor. Just feel that. And you lift your knees a little bit. Feet stay on the floor. Drop your knees and let them melt downwards. Again, lift your knees and melt. Great. One more time. Lift your knees and melt. Nice. Bring the soles of your feet to the floor. Squeeze both knees up onto your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees and just rock from side to side. And as you do this, let it massage into your lower back. Let it ease into your lower back. Nice. Elbows to the floor. Draw a circle like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis. So we're really going back to foundations, to fundamentals here today. Really just feeling into the movements that we do a lot in these classes. But how do we slow them down and make them really aware or awake in our bodies? And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Keeping your toes together, butterfly knees, so your knees widen out, your toes lower down towards the floor, your knees come together, back up towards your chest. Well, there's this sense of lengthening into the inner thighs, and I feel my abdominal muscles engage as my toes lower down in the direction of the floor. I just feel that alivening or awakening or igniting into the belly. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Stretch your legs up towards the ceiling. Just feel the length of the backs of your thighs, and then roll deeply into your ankles. Really have a sense of toes, feet, ankles, and then roll in the other direction. Nice. Bend your right knee up onto your chest, hug it in, and then lower your left leg. And you can lower your left leg down either with your knee bent or with your legs straight. Nice. Lengthen the left leg up towards the ceiling. Change. Hold on to the left leg. Lower the right leg down. And back up. Change. Just acknowledging the deep belly as you move, as you listen, as you connect. Connecting your breath, being in presence in your body in this moment. Nice. So stretch both legs up towards the ceiling and reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Make fists out of your wrists and roll deeply into your wrists. Nice. And then roll in the other direction. Open your fingers wide, open your toes wide. Make fists, squeeze your toes in, squeeze your hands in. Open wide, squeeze. Nice. One more time. Open wide and squeeze. Cool. So bend your elbows, bend your knees, and bring your elbows to your knees. And then stretch your arms out at a 45-degree angle and stretch your legs out at a 45-degree angle. Bend your elbows, bend your knees. You can lift your head off the floor if you wish. And then stretch your arms, stretch your legs. Bend your elbow, bend your knees. Lengthening out. Bend your elbows, bend your knees. How would you make this smoother? How would you make it slower? Elbows and knees. Lengthening out, drop your head down, and then just bring your right elbow to your right knee. And then lengthen your left leg either at a 45-degree angle or long and just above the floor. See what your everything feels about that. Left elbow, left knee. Lengthen out. Left elbow, left knee. Lengthening out. Change the push of your hand. So push your right hand into your right knee. So now I'm really pushing deeply. There's a sense of a knee pushing into my hand, hand pushing into my knee, and create the same movement again. And we're just engaging different muscles. Elbow to knee. Lengthen. Last time. Elbow to knee. Lengthen. So left elbow, left knee. Connect them. And then stretch the right side. How smooth can you make this movement? Elbow to knee. Lengthen. Elbow to knee. Lengthen. So I'm going to change the push of my hand. So push your left elbow into your left hand and then travel with your right hand and elbow again. Knee and elbow again. So now I'm really pushing with my left hand into my left knee. Nice. One more time. Super cool. Drop your feet to the floor. Sway your knees from side to side. And just feel that the breath surge down into your belly. Connecting belly, connecting pelvis. Listening to your spine. Feeling gravity as you roll from one side to the other. Just hearing in this moment the deep of your body as you travel. Nice. So, I had loads of ideas when I was lying on the floor earlier. I'm going, which one shall I do now? So, roll over and come onto your hands and knees. Super. Rounding your back. Arching your back. Rounding your back. Arching your back. So if you're minding your knee, be careful with this one. So we're going to do a zigzag type pigeon. So bring your right knee forward between your two hands and sit your bum into zigzag. So your right knee is between your two hands, and then just rest your belly down over that right leg. Drop your head as low as you can. Widen your arms. You can reach your arms out long if you wish. You're really just feeling how, with gravity, with weight, do I sink and soften into that right hip, into that right thigh. Listen to your knee. There shouldn't be any sharp discomfort ever in your knee. You're always adapting, changing. Nice. Change. Come back up, both hands to the floor, both knees to the floor. Bring your left knee forward. Zigzag, and then just drape yourself down over the left leg. Drop your head down. How do you soften your back and round a bit deeper? For me, there's something that's longing to surrender in the middle of my rib cage, and I'm like, oh, if I soften my arms, maybe I'll have access to that. Nice. Come all the way up. Come up into a sitting position. Keep your knees bent, and then just wrap yourself around your knees. Drop your head down, and again, how would you soften into the back of your neck, back of your shoulders, the length of your rib cage. Connecting your breath. Soften a bit more. Like let the weight of your head fall. Your chin is falling towards your chest. Your head is falling between your knees. Nice. Going up to sit. Bring the soles of your feet together, your knees apart. Holding on to your ankles, lengthen through your spine. Nice. Drop your head down in the direction of your toes. And then lengthen through your spine, pulling on your ankles. Last one. Slowly lowering down, drop your head down towards your toes. Stretch your legs out long. Come lie on the floor. All the way down. Draw your knees up onto your chest. Bring your elbows to the floor. And then just rock your knees from side to side. I use my elbows as a point where I can feel gravity is pulling my legs downwards. And I stabilize and push my elbows a little bit more into the floor in that place. Nice. Feet to the floor, feet as wide as your mat. Arms are out. Drop both knees down towards the right. Turn your head towards the right and just let the left side sink down towards the floor. Left side of your face, left side of your neck, chest, side of your waist, deep of the pelvis, left leg. You feel like it has the potential to fall, to soften, to deepen. Nice. Come back up to center. Drop your knees down towards the left. Turn your head towards the left. Let your right side fall. And then come back up to center. So just lengthening out through your legs, stretch them out long. Come rest on the floor, resting down, deepen in. It's Sunday. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, very nice, very lovely. I will see you all tomorrow for day 19. It's amazing how Ignite has trickled along and is almost over. I started getting the first ideas about what we're going to do in October. Very interesting ideas. So I'll see you tomorrow morning. Thanks. I feel very wonderful heading off into my day. And yeah, be well, be awesome, be you. And yeah, enjoy the being of you in your day. Great. Bye-bye.